The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On second down, a run by Achane. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, they'll throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the touchdown. Elijah Higgins, 70 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
They go right back to White here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run straight ahead here with White, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he's going to be met at about the 43. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. But you look at this defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL. And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Meadows. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Play action. Meadows. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Running out of the gun with White. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd down. Meadows. Over the middle, complete. It's White. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on. This is intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Opting to run again here with White. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Off the bootleg. Meadows. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Ready. Check pitch.
White, he'll try the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 108 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let...
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
White running to the left, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, Meadows. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 36. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They're going to look to throw.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake. Meadows. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On a handoff, it's right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Third down and 13.
Operating from the gun, Meadows. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Ready?
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Off play action. Meadows.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Meadows.
That's complete to Tony. Room past the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Vegas.
45 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw. Meadows. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On the give, it's White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a give to White. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Meadows. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They go play action here on first down.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Achane gets it from the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown.
Elijah Higgins.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side is intercepted.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Powering his way forward. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce And he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The try. Gets around him, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
Ready, set.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Ready, ready.
Quick throw complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now what we have here, a third and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown! A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is White, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a carry for White. Wiggles free. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's White. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Green.
Now White. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Second and 6.
Ready?
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Zamir White.
A 23-yard run.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's got a man wide open, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second and 4. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
18, pioneer. Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this...
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Quick, yellow. Ready?
Going on the ground, it's White. There he goes, left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Raiders are able to at least get one score back. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Zamir White.
A 23-yard run. one. And the Raiders are able to claw one back. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Raiders 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
60 Bobcats.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Derek Brown make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On play action, they'll throw. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and it's defense. I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's White. And shutting him off, now open field. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, a run from White.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blue check.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on 3rd down. Meadows. He completes it right side to White. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominant.